Your miracle is drawing nearer than you think. But before it is revealed, I want you to pause and hear the warning I am placing within your heart right now. My beloved child, do not see this moment as a coincidence passing through your day. There are times when I place a reminder before your eyes, not to make you tremble, but to keep you from stepping into a place that has not yet been illuminated. There are doors that seem ordinary, yet behind them lies disturbance. And there is news forming in silence that, if you are not prepared by faith, may easily shake your heart. Therefore, I call you to stop, not in panic, but in awareness. I want you to breathe more slowly. Lay down your haste and recognize that my love is covering you even before you fully understand what is coming. Many times you have asked me for a sign, asked for confirmation, asked for a light to know how you should continue. There were times when you thought I was silent, but I never moved away from you. I went before you on the days when you did not know what you would face. I kept you from turns you thought were opportunities, but which would only have brought you weariness. I closed things you once regretted losing, because I knew that if they remained, the peace within you would be taken away little by little. And today, I draw near to you again with a solemn reminder. Listen until the end. Do not merely hear with your ears and then forget, but allow every word to touch the hidden place within you, where you have stored fear, worry, expectation, and prayers that have not yet become words. There is a strange wind seeking to blow into your household, and it does not always come in a frightening form. It may come as a conversation that unsettles your heart, a message that confuses you, a promise that sounds sweet but lacks peace, or a rushed decision you are pressured to make when your mind is not clear. It may also come through a small division in the family, through unrestrained words, through suspicion creeping in among those who once loved one another, or through a concern about health, finance, or the future that steals your sleep. But my child, remember this: whatever comes to steal your peace has no right to rule your life if you know how to hide yourself in my guidance. I see what you have not yet seen. I hear the sounds still hidden behind events. I know what is merely a trial meant to mature you, and what is a trap trying to pull you away from trust. Therefore, I do not let you walk alone. This word is placed into your life like a shield, gentle yet firm, like the hand of a father placed before his child's chest to say, slow down, look carefully, let me show you the way. You do not need to fear darkness, because darkness is never greater than the light I have placed within you. You do not need to tremble before what has not yet come, because your tomorrow still rests under my care. But you need to be awake, to discern, to pray before you answer, before you open the door, before you place your trust in something that has not yet been tested by peace. Perhaps in recent days, you have sensed that something is shifting. Perhaps there has been a heaviness in your heart without a clear reason. Perhaps you have noticed a loved one changing, a relationship growing tense, or an opportunity that makes you hopeful and uneasy at the same time. Do not quickly dismiss those feelings, but do not let them become fear either. Bring everything before me. Ask me what needs to be brought into the light. Ask me to show you which door should be opened, which door should be closed, which word should be spoken, and what should remain silent. My wisdom never brings confusion to your heart. When I guide, your heart may still be serious, but it will not be ruled by panic. When I warn, I also give a way back, a way around, a way to correct, and a way of peace. Your miracle does not necessarily come with a loud echo before everyone. Sometimes a miracle begins in a few minutes of stillness, when you decide not to react as you once did. Sometimes it comes when you stop an angry message before sending it. Sometimes it comes when you choose prayer instead of argument, patience instead of judgment, and slowing down instead of stepping into a hasty decision. Sometimes a miracle is a quiet protection, a meeting delayed, a word held back, a wrong intention exposed, a door that seemed good but was closed at the right time. You may not recognize it immediately, but later you will understand that I saved you not only through what I gave, but also through what I prevented. My beloved child, I know there are times when you feel delayed. You pray, you wait, and then you ask why the answer has not yet come. But look deeper. Perhaps many times you asked me to speak. But when I began reminding you to change, you quickly avoided it. Perhaps you asked me to open the way. But when I told you to release a habit, leave a connection, forgive someone, or care again for your inner life, you hesitated. Today, I do not blame you. I am simply inviting you not to repeat that cycle again. This time, remain. This time, listen fully. This time, let my word not only touch your emotions for a moment, but become a real choice in the way you live, the way you speak, the way you believe, and the way you walk. What darkness wants to hide from you is that you are not helpless. You can pray. You can pause. You can choose the light. You can preserve peace in your home through gentleness, through wise words, through timely forgiveness, and by refusing to give toxic words a dwelling place in your heart. You can lay your hands over your family through blessing. You can care for your body, seek help when needed, rest when tired, and refuse to let fear whisper that everything is too late. I have given you my presence, and that presence is not distant. It is near you in this breath, in the moment you decide to return to me, in the calm that gradually comes back when you remember you are not alone. If difficult news comes to your home, you will still not be abandoned. If a trial knocks at the door, you will still have refuge. If someone tries to wound you, I will teach you how to stand firm without losing your purity. If betrayal is exposed, I will give you strength to face the truth without collapsing. If illness causes you concern, I will lead you to the care, wisdom, and peace you need. What I promise is not that you will never meet storms, but that storms have no right to define you when you remain under my covering. Many times, the true miracle is not avoiding every storm, but being kept steady in the storm and coming out of it with your heart still carrying light. So now, place everything that is troubling you before me. Let your household be covered by prayer. Ask for peace to enter every room, every conversation, every relationship, and every decision still hanging unresolved. Close the doors that lead to fear. Husti. argument, and suspicion. Open the door to wisdom, kindness, awareness, and faith. I am with you, not as a distant voice, but as the Father holding your hand in the very hour when you most need to be guided. You will see that when you choose to remain in the light, what was built to shake you will lose its strength. What seeks to divide will be exposed. What seeks to steal peace will be stopped. What I have prepared for you will come at the right time, not stolen away by chaos. Believe that your miracle is beginning in this very decision to listen. It begins when you do not pass over this warning. It begins when you choose prayer instead of panic. It begins when you place your life in my hands once again. And when those who once doubted see that you are still standing firm, they will recognize that my hand is truly upon you, keeping you, supporting you, and leading you into the season of peace I have prepared. Let me make this clear. The miracle I have prepared for you is not small, not ordinary, and not arriving as a passing coincidence. What I am placing before you bears the mark of heaven, formed in the hidden place, preserved through the seasons when you thought you had been forgotten, and appointed to enter your life at the right time. But my beloved child, this sacred thing is also very sensitive. It needs your attention, a heart that knows how to listen, and faith that does not allow the noise of fear to dim it. There are blessings that cannot be placed into hands still gripping the past. Therefore, I allowed you to pass through seasons of breaking, not to destroy you, but so the old, weary, and misaligned places within you could be removed, so I could rebuild you with my wisdom, tenderness, and power. You once asked why certain things had to hurt so deeply, why certain doors closed just when you hoped they would open, why certain people left when you needed them to stay. I heard those questions. I heard even the ones you never spoke aloud. But today I want you to understand that not every breaking is a sign of the end. Some breaking is the very place where I begin separating you from what no longer belongs to you. Some losses are my hand pulling you away from the place that would have worn you down. Some pain does not come to bury you, but to open within you a space large enough for true restoration to enter. I do not rejoice in seeing you hurt, but I know how to turn even the things that once made you choke back tears into the foundation for a stronger season. The next 5 minutes I ask you to give me are not ordinary time. They carry the weight of a redirection, an invitation to step out of the fog and return to my presence. Your past has been heavy. Old memories have pulled you down. The words of others have made you doubt yourself. But now you are no longer in the old place. You have passed through fire and still retain the ability to believe. You have passed through darkness and have not completely lost the call of hope. You have been tested, but you have learned how to rise. You have been tired, but you have not been erased from my plan. Now you are stronger than you think, deeper than you knew, and more ready than you once dared to admit. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked in the vast flow of this life. Heaven has seen you cry when no one came to ask why. I have seen you endure in silence, seen you carry what others did not recognize, seen you continue living kindly even when parts of you were deeply weary. I have seen every tear fall onto your pillow in the night. I have known every time you stayed awake, staring into the darkness and wondering whether tomorrow would be lighter than today. I was there when you tried to breathe evenly so you would not break down. I was there when you held a smile so others would not worry. And now, I am answering you, not from a distance, but through a very near call. Remain with me. Do not turn away before you hear all I want to reveal. I need you to remain until the end of this word, because there is something I want to show you. A key that has been hidden by anxiety. A truth that can break the cord keeping you bound to the same old cycle. Do not let what is about to happen make you drop your faith. The difficult news you may hear is not the final period. It is only a refining test. A scene permitted to appear so that you may see I am still the provider, the healer, the protector, the waymaker, and the one who turns what seems blocked into a path forward. What comes to frighten you will not have the final word over your life. What comes to make you tremble must stand before my power. The adversary thought it could surprise you, make you lose your balance, and push you back into old fear. But it was wrong. Because you do not stand alone, you are covered by my care, and nothing touches you that I do not see, measure, and place limits upon. Now, listen to me deeply. There is something hidden right before your eyes, not because I deliberately made it difficult for you, but because distraction caused you to overlook it many times. The reason you have felt confused, delayed, as though doors keep opening and then closing again, is not because I do not love you, nor because you were destined to remain stuck. Part of that heaviness comes from forgetting the very tools I placed in your hands, my word for you, the promises I planted within you, and the presence that always waits for you to return. Many times, you have run to this person and that person seeking confirmation, while I remained near you in silence, waiting for you to come back and ask me first. You looked for signs everywhere, while I had already placed signs within your heart many times in the sudden peace that came, in the very soft reminder, in the dream that made you wake with a feeling you could not explain, in the song that played at the very moment your tears were about to fall. I whispered to you through moments that seemed ordinary. I used stillness to draw you out of haste. I used delays to keep you from what was not yet ripe. I used unexpected meetings, unplanned words, and quiet spaces within your heart to remind you that I was still guiding you. But because you were too tired, too worried, too eager for a quick answer, you missed many of them. I do not blame you for that. I know that when a heart has endured much pressure, it easily seeks assurance from things it can see, hear, and touch. But today I am speaking louder, clearer, and nearer, so you no longer need to guess in confusion. I am calling you back to the true source, where all clarity begins. My beloved child, do not continue placing the authority over your peace into the hands of outside voices. Others may advise you, but they do not see the whole road. Others may offer opinions, but they do not know what I promised in the hidden place. Others may urge you to run quickly, but they are not the ones who will carry the wounds if you step wrongly. Bring everything back to me first. Place your plans, fears, invitation, opportunities, doubts, and even difficult news before me. I will not always answer in the way you expect, but I will answer in the way that saves you, builds you, keeps you, and leads you to the right place. Therefore, in these 5 minutes, stop running, lower the noise. Let your heart become still before my presence. Do not use the past to measure what I am about to do. Do not use old disappointment to conclude that a new blessing will not come. Do not use the pain you have endured to refuse the restoration now knocking at the door. I have prepared something greater than your fear, deeper than your loss, and more enduring than what once broke in your hands. But I need you to return to me with a heart more whole, more tender, and more awake. Remain, listen, and believe. What once bound you will not hold you forever. Because when you return to my word, my promise, and my presence, you will realize that the key has been in your hand for a long time. And today, I am teaching you how to use it to step out of chains, enter peace, and move forward in the light I prepared especially for you. I am shifting everything around you right now, even though you may not yet feel it fully. You will eventually see that my hand has been silently arranging everything for you. My beloved child, there are movements of mine that do not begin with a loud echo, do not come as a sign that overwhelms you, and do not always appear before your eyes immediately. Many times, I begin with silence, with changing small details, with causing one door to slowly close, one connection to gradually reveal its true nature, and one path that seemed blocked to begin letting light through. You may think everything remains the same, but behind what you do not yet understand, I am working with the precision of a father who never releases his hand from your life. I am closing the doors you did not have enough strength to close by yourself, not to cause you loss, but to preserve you from the places that have drained your peace for too long. There are doors you still look at with regret because behind them were memories, hopes, and things you prayed would change. But my child, not everything you love is something you are allowed to keep. Not every familiar place is a safe place. Not everyone you try to hold on to can accompany you into the season of blessing I am preparing for you. When I close something, it is not a sign that I am against you, but proof that I am protecting you from what you should no longer carry. I am removing from your path those who bring only pain, confusion, doubt, and heaviness. You tried to understand them, tried to endure, tried to forgive, tried to stay longer than your heart could bear. I saw you wondering whether you were wrong for wanting to step away from connections that exhausted you. I saw you continue giving chances even when your heart had been wounded many times. But my beloved child, kindness does not mean you must allow yourself to be pulled down forever. Forgiveness does not mean you must open the door for the same wound to return. There are people I remove from your life not because you failed in love, but because I am making room for peace, maturity, and purer connections to enter. Right where you once thought there was only a wall, I am carving out a road. You have stood before it for a long time, looking at impossibility, looking at limitations, looking at circumstances that seemed immovable. You told yourself perhaps this was the stopping point. Perhaps you had to accept living with this deadlock. Perhaps that promise was only for someone else. But I say to you, where you see a wall, I see a pathway. Where you see an ending, I see a beginning. Where you see obstruction, I see an opportunity to reveal my power. Do not believe that your present circumstances have the final word. Do not let what has not opened make you forget that I am the one who can open what no one else can open and close what no one needs to keep. But in all of this, you must trust me. Not only when everything is easy to understand, not only when the road has been made smooth, not only when you receive the exact sign you hoped for. You must trust me in the in-between, where the old door has closed, but the new door has not fully opened. You must trust me while your heart still trembles, while others do not understand, while everything outside has not yet confirmed what I am doing within you. Remain in listening until the end. Do not leave halfway simply because you are tired. Do not give up right before the threshold of what I have prepared for you. Many have quit when dawn was only a breath away. But do not be like that. Stand firm a little longer in me. When I warn you that heavy news may come, I do not speak to sow fear in your heart. I am not the one who makes you panic. I am your Father. And a father gives warning so that you may be prepared, steady, and kept in peace. There are storms that cannot be completely avoided, but the one who has been warned will not be swept away by them in chaos. The one who knows how to hear my voice will not run wildly when the wind rises. The one who knows how to rest in me will understand that preparation is not living in anxiety, but rebuilding the altar of prayer, guarding the home with discernment, covering the family with blessing, and keeping the heart awake. You need to make your inner life stronger through nearness to me. Your home needs to be filled with peace, not through hurried words, but through a presence invited in each day. Your family needs to be protected, not only by your plans, but by trust placed in me. When the storm comes, those who have heard my voice beforehand will know what to do. They will not lose themselves in the noise of fear. They will not let bad news steal their calm. They will not bow before darkness as though darkness were Lord. They will rise in faith, in prayer, in praise, and in the steadfastness of those who know that I still reign over every circumstance. You are not as weak as you once thought. You are chosen. And that is why the recent attacks have become stronger. The unusual pressures, misunderstandings, heavy feelings, delays, and words that shook you have all tried to make you believe you do not have enough strength to continue. But my child, opposition is not always a sign that you are going the wrong way. Sometimes it is a sign that you are drawing near to what darkness does not want you to touch. What is about to be released in your life is more valuable than what you currently see. Therefore, do not let difficult days cause you to draw the wrong conclusion about my promise. The enemy tried to break you before my blessing appeared, but it is too late, because you are hearing me right now. My word is touching you, brightening what had grown dim, cutting off the lies clinging to your thoughts, and lifting you out of the paralysis of fear. No bad report is stronger than what I have spoken over your life. No accusation can erase the hand I have placed upon you. No battle has the right to define you while I still call you with love. Even as you read these words, protection is being sent, help is being arranged, and unseen things are moving for you. So be calm, my beloved child. Breathe deeply and remember that I have gone before you. Prepare your heart through repentance. faith, awareness, and by placing everything back under my light, let prayer become the covering over your home. Let gratitude become the song in uncertain hours. Let faith become the sword in your hand when lies try to surround you. I did not bring you to this moment to be defeated. I brought you here so you would recognize that even in hidden movement, I am still in control. What needs to close, I will close. What needs to leave, I will remove from you. What needs to open, I will open at the right time. And when you look back, you will know that in every wind, every shift, every closed door, and every new road that appeared, I was always there, leading you away from harm and into my radiant covering. You are about to see everything shift right before your eyes, and you will be amazed, wondering why the breakthrough came so quickly. But my beloved child, it does not come by chance, nor as a passing stroke of luck. It comes because you have finally learned to listen, to remain when your heart wanted to leave, to trust when your eyes had not yet seen a sign, and to hold my hand in the dark place of waiting. I have acted, not because you had to prove your worth by your own strength, but because you belong to me. Grace found you in your most exhausted days. My love still called your name even when your prayers became few. Even when you thought you no longer had enough strength to continue, I know you have carried a silent weight within your heart. There has been pressure accumulating over many days, a worry you could not clearly explain, a feeling as though something were moving behind a curtain your eyes had not yet seen. This is because the hidden place within you recognized what your mind had not yet understood. You are standing at the boundary of a sacred transition. Darkness thought you would collapse beneath this pressure, but I declare that you will rise. You will not come out of this trial empty-handed. You will come out with refined wisdom, peace placed deeply in your heart, and a steadiness no one can take from you. A shaking may come into your life, but it does not come to break you. It comes to remove what was not planted by me. The fears that have rooted themselves too deeply, the lies that once made you believe everything was over, and the voices that tried to make you forget your true worth. Hear me clearly, everything is not over. This is only the beginning of a new season. What you are about to realize will change the way you see the days that have passed, because you will understand that in silence, I was always working in the hidden places. I was always protecting in the spaces you thought were empty. My hand was still preventing evil from touching you. There are things you have never known I protected you from, collisions that did not happen, words that were not able to wound you in time, doors that seemed lost, but in truth saved you from what was wrong. Dangers pushed back before you realized they were approaching. You only saw what passed through, but you have not seen all that I stopped because of my love for you. You are still standing here, not because you are perfect, nor because you have always been strong, but because I declared that your time has not ended. You still have a mission to fulfill, a light to carry, and a journey to continue under my guidance. Now, I am revealing that mission little by little. I am awakening within you the knowledge of who you are, not according to the words the world once placed upon you, but according to the word I have spoken over your life. You are redeemed, chosen, protected, and led into a meaningful season. Therefore, Do not let distractions pull you away from this sacred moment. One act of obedience in the present can open many years of blessing ahead. One decision to trust today can change the direction of your tomorrows. Stay near me, my child, because what I am doing within you is not small. It is the beginning of a transformation that you yourself will one day see with eyes full of gratitude.